You don't need acres of land or raised beds to grow an incredible amount of food. What I'm about to share proves it. This year my entire salad, herb, and pepper harvest came from less than 50 square feet, all grown in containers. And the truth is, once you understand how to optimize space, soil, and watering, container gardening can outproduce even traditional garden beds. So, whether you've got a balcony, patio, rooftop, or just a sunny doorstep, these 2025 container gardening secrets will show you how to grow more food than you ever thought possible. No yard required. Secret number 1. Choose deep, not wide containers. Everyone focuses on container width, but depth is what drives root health and yield. Shallow pots dry too fast and stunt growth. Deep containers, on the other hand, hold more moisture and allow plants to form full root systems. For vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, or carrots, aim for containers that are at least 12 to 18 inches deep. For herbs and leafy greens, 8 inches is enough. You don't need expensive pots. 5-gallon buckets, storage bins, or recycled tubs work perfectly as long as you drill proper drainage holes. The deeper the roots, the bigger the harvest. Period. Secret number 2 is to build living soil, even in a bucket. Most container mixes out there are, well, pretty much sterile and lifeless. Sure, plants can survive in them, but they don't really thrive. The real difference between just average growth and, explosive growth is all about the microbial life. Here's the 2025 soil blend that, honestly, changed everything for me. It's 50% quality compost, 25% cocoa coir or peat moss for water retention, 15% perlite for aeration, and 10% worm castings. Then, I inoculate it with a scoop of garden soil or compost tea to introduce living microbes. So, this living blend actually balances moisture, oxygen, and nutrients just perfectly, which means, honestly, you don't even need to add fertilizer for the first month. Once you build this foundation, your containers basically become these mini ecosystems that get stronger with every season. Secret number 3. Grow vertical, not outward. When space is limited, you kinda stop thinking in square feet and start thinking in cubic feet instead. That's where vertical growing really becomes a total game changer. Stack planters, use trellises, and hang baskets to take advantage of every single inch of vertical space. Climbing beans, cucumbers, and tomatoes are just perfect for this, honestly. You can train them upward using bamboo poles or even wire mesh. And for herbs and strawberries, try using tiered containers or wall planters. It's super effective. So, vertical growing doesn't just save space, it also, improves airflow, reduces pests, and honestly makes harvesting a whole lot easier. Secret number 4. Water deeply, not frequently. Container soil dries out faster than ground soil, but that doesn't mean you should be watering all the time. The goal here is to water deeply so the roots grow downward, instead of just hanging out near the surface and staying shallow. I always water until I see runoff coming out from the bottom, then I wait until the top inch dries out before watering again. It's a simple trick, but it really helps keep your plants happy. To keep moisture consistent, I use mulch even in containers. Shredded leaves, straw, or coconut husk on top of the soil works wonders. You'll be shocked at how much healthier and more resilient your plants become once watering is consistent and deep. Secret number 5. Feed naturally and regularly. Containers leach nutrients faster, so even organic gardeners need to feed their soil regularly. So, here's my zero-waste fertilizer routine. Every 2 weeks I pour diluted compost tea or fermented plant juice into each container. it really keeps the microbial population thriving and, replenishes nutrients without any chemical buildup. If you're short on time, just sprinkle a small handful of worm castings around each plant once a month. It's a slow-release fertilizer that never burns roots, and honestly, it builds long-term fertility. Secret number 6. Companion plant to maximize every inch. Companion planting isn't just for raised beds, it's perfect for containers too. I like to pair basil with tomatoes, lettuce with carrots, and chives with peppers. Each combination supports growth while deterring pests, which is super helpful. And because container microclimates are so controlled, companions actually perform better. You get fewer diseases, better yield balance, and, definitely improved flavor. So, think of every pot as a mini guild, and it's like this self-sustaining partnership that, multiplies productivity naturally. Secret number 7. Keep the microbes alive year-round. Here's a trick most container gardeners totally miss. Never dump your soil out at the end of the season. That soil is alive. It's already colonized by beneficial microbes and fungi that make nutrients available faster each year. Instead, just top it off with fresh compost and mulch in fall, and let it rest. By spring, it'll be rich, rebalanced, and totally ready to go again. That's honestly how you build permanent fertility in temporary containers. Container gardening isn't a backup plan. It's actually a powerhouse system when done right. You control the soil, the moisture, the spacing, and the health of every single plant. By focusing on depth, biology, and natural feeding, you can totally grow full harvests in tight spaces, and even outperform traditional gardens. Whether you're on a balcony or just a small backyard, don't limit yourself by space. With the right setup, every bucket, tub, or crate can become a high-yield garden bed. If this helped you rethink what's possible in small spaces, subscribe to Botanical Bliss for more soil secrets, container setups, and living garden techniques for 2025. Let's grow smarter, not bigger.